Today is November 13th, 2020, and I just want to document what I'm doing. When the Lord said it was going to be a thorn in Saul's side, well, let me tell you, it's a thorn in my side. So this is the old fenced-in garden that y'all probably heard me talk about that has been taken over by briars and brambles. And I've talked about it in the past of maybe potentially having a second garden. Well, it's going to actually act now as like a kind of goat pen after the goats eat it. I bought myself a registered Nigerian Dwarf, a show goat from champion bloodline. She's pregnant with at least triplets. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking a machete and I'm literally cutting down my way with the machete just a path so I can get this this fence closed here. It's kind of like a roll. So I can close it in here, and so she can go in here and she can eat her way in here and eat all this down. You know, so she can browse between being up in the chain link fence area with the chicken. So she'll go back and forth, and she's gonna be a benefit to me. I'm gonna be a benefit to her. But yeah, this is literally what I'm doing. I've probably been cut by a bajillion thorns by now, but yeah, I just want to document it. So you can see this area, it's very large. So this is like the little indentation I made right here. And I took the bush hog yesterday and kind of just got a little bit down. And then this rest I did with the machete, literally by hand. You can see it, I got cut up a couple times. But just enough to get this closed to over here. I've been out here probably for about an hour whacking at this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the bush hog on the tractor and I'm going to run all of this over and make it flat so it's compacted down. So it's not in the way of my fence in case I need to run electric just along this right here. And so I don't get cut anymore when bringing her in and out, and my son doesn't get cut. But it's a really big area. It starts here and it goes, you can see here, all the way down to there. And I'd say it's about 75 feet long by probably about 32 feet wide. So yeah, it's a really big area. She's gonna have a heyday in here. It's gonna be like a party for a good while, and then I'm gonna get her a companion goat. But what I'm thinking about eventually doing with this is turning this into like an area for my breeding box. But we'll see how that goes. So that's what I'm currently doing right now. I'm gonna go on. There's my machete. Out of breath. Get the tractor right now and get the rest of those briars put down to the ground so I can unroll my fence and look what needs to be done to kind of keep it closed. Maybe like just a couple, you know, snaps or ties or something like that before she comes, because she'll be here next Saturday, and Toby is really excited about it. He keeps saying he's gonna have goats back. He's so excited about having goat kids. So yeah, super exciting. Get on the 2130 here. I'm just gonna put that down. All right, I'm gonna get on the tractor. Okay, let's see here. Chokes in. Key on. All right. Is it in neutral? Make sure the foot pedal brake is there. Emergency brake on. Okay, transmission started. Hey, Deke. Hey, Deke and Conway, eating your hay? All right. So the enclosure is finally done. I just wrapped it up. I raked a bunch of this stuff and macheted some more stuff down, and I tied, this is kind of just the end of the metal fencing here, kind of just coming around and going into this T-post right here. Kind of got like a little thing to go over it, and I'm probably just gonna put a couple snaps or like a chain here so she can't you know, try to worm out of that, because I know goats are escape artists. And over here I kind of tied it up and just made sure all of these were swiveled around, you know, with just a needle nose plier, and I went all the way down So that's all ready. It's all ready for our goat to be coming here this Saturday. I'm super excited. I also made sure to check and go around the whole entire perimeter of the enclosure. Like I said, it's about 75 feet long by 32 feet wide. If I remember correctly, when I originally made this garden, about 10 years ago now. So I just check the perimeter, make sure there's no holes, there's no loose ends, there's no like tree branches coming down on, you know, the top of the fencing, and it looks pretty good. I do have an old cold frame in there, which did have a glass door, and that actually has been broken, so I don't really have to worry about her trying to step on that. There's no way I can get in there right now because it's just overtaken and overgrown, and there is like a kind of like little composting wooden thing in there, but they're far enough away from the perimeter of the fencing that she shouldn't be able to use it to catapult herself over the fencing. So yeah, everything looks great. Only thing left is to put her in there and to start eating at it. And I plan on eventually either making this, like I said, for my breeding bucks or another turnout space for some does. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm super excited. Hey, Callie. We're all super excited. Toby's super excited. He's already talking about, hey girl, you can see Callie. He's already named his first goat. That's not even out yet. So yeah, thanks for joining me on my journey. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to see when I upload my next video. Till next time, y'all. Be blessed. Bye.